Hi guys, it's me and welcome to my channel. I forgot to film an intro, so this is what you get. Shut the fuck up, okay? Mind your fucking business. So, yeah, in this video, we're going to read Fragile Longing and Sweet Temptation. So, I'll just leave you with a clip when I started that book. I mean, Sweet and Sweet. I don't know. Just we're gonna forget this happened. But yeah, Sweet Temptation. I give up. So I have started Sweet Temptation again, and I didn't know who the main characters were. And of course, one second, just to clarify, what I have on my face is Zikablast, so mind your fucking business because at this point we are friends. So back to what I was here for. I started Sweet Temptation again, and I didn't know the main characters. So apparently, the main character is Casio. Casio is Philadelphia's underboss. But here's the thing. He was married for 8 years and he has 2 daughters. And Gaia is dead. Okay, on their 8th wedding anniversary, she's dead. So yeah, I don't know what happened. We don't know. Okay, I read a chapter and a half. So shut the fuck up, okay? But here's the thing. He said that Luca knows what he told him. So does that mean that something else happened? And yeah, the thing is that this is the familias, okay, business. And here's the fucking problem. Luca tells him that he has like a woman in his family that is unmarried and she's not promised to anyone. And he said, then what's her problem? Because her being your family, that would mean, that she is promised to someone. And apparently when the Bradpa attacked, I don't know where, maybe New York, but whatever, she lost her fiance. I mean, the man she was promised to. And Casio said to Luca, like, what's the fucking gotch, And he says, sorry, that this woman, is going to be 18 in November. So that's why they have to marry in November and no wait for the year. When someone dies, for you to be remarried, you need to wait for a year. So yeah, that's the fucking problem. So she's barely 18. He has 2 daughters and he needs someone to take care of the children, at least that. So yeah, could be an 18-year-old be capable of that? No. And her name, by the way, is Julia. So that's what I know in a chapter and a half. So I'll see you. I don't know if tonight or maybe tomorrow. But yeah. So I need someone to tell me what the fuck happened with the Gaia. Gaia is Casio's dead wife, okay? Because his son Daniele, he's suffering a lot because he doesn't communicate, for what I know. And also Simona is like crying the whole time because she's like, what, 5 months old or something like that. So yeah, and why is Casio so controlling? I guess they said something. When he was about to choose a wife, he was like, I don't want a widow because I don't want someone that's in love with someone else. And yeah, he said it like it was something that happened with Gaia. So yeah, and now uh Julia has to meet her bodyguards, and she has something along the lines of, are they the same ones Gaia had? And he said no. I mean, and he said that's mostly true. So why? I mean, how she died? What happened? I mean, I need answers, and I'm 30% into this book, and I don't know a fucking thing. So yeah, that's a fucking problem right now. And yeah, that family dynamic when she stepped into the house, it's so fucking, I don't know how to say it, but it's so complicated because everyone is grieving in his own way, and Simona just doesn't know what's going on. So yeah, and by the way, Julia is fucking 18. So yeah, and what does Casio mean by Gaia not wanting to touch him? Like, why? I mean, what the fuck happened in the marriage, and why is not Casio dealing with it? I need answers. So apparently, Casio and Elia, one of Julia's bodyguards, have like an understandment. Understandment? Is that? Whatever. They have like a plan of some sort, okay? So I think what kind of agreement they have. What did I made up a word, so whatever. They have an agreement, okay? And I think I know what that agreement is. And Cassius said something along the lines of that his children couldn't handle another demise like with their mother. So maybe she was cheating on him or something. I don't know. I don't know. But I love Julia so much. She is so lovely. She's so caring. But she doesn't take Casio's word for everything, you know? If she wants something, she's going to speak up. And even though she doesn't know how he's going to handle it, she does what she thinks is best. So yeah, I like her like a lot. This was supposed to be a fun book. Why the fuck am I tearing up? Sorry if I blew into the mic, but fuck. Why? I mean, I haven't. Okay, I haven't read the story about what happened to Gaia, but I somehow I think I know it, and fuck, and fuck. That's the only thing I have to say. So now everything makes fucking sense. I had to read that line 4 times. 4. I'm going to cry. But I'm not going to cry because of Gaia. I'm going to cry because of Casio. And I haven't read the whole story. Like, I read a page. And I had to read a line 4 times to understand what was going through. Like, what was going on, sorry. I'm heartbroken. Fuck. He deserved so much fucking better. Fuck. So I finished, and every time I say I finished, I remember that clip from, I don't know, I think it was 2014, Jimin, that he said, finish, finish, finish. Sorry, I don't know what that comes into mind, but whatever. Oh, I loved the book. Like, I loved it. And I'm not into single dads, okay? I'm not. Never. I never have been. So, yeah, I don't know why, but this year it's been two single dads. One's Mikhail from Broken Whispers, the second book in the Perfectly Imperfect series, and this fucking man. Because Cassio Moretti, bitch, the way I love him, the way he cared for his children, the way he cared for her, the way she protected them, because she protected them with everything she had. So, yeah, 4.5. Like, I cannot deny that. So, I loved it. Like, loved it. So, yeah, guys. I'm going to start Fragile Longing, but I don't know if I'm going to do it now or in 10 minutes or tomorrow, but we'll see how this goes. So I'm going to start Fragile Longing, okay? And this is Sophia and Danilo's book. And you need to know something. Sophia was promised to Danilo when she was like 12, if I'm not mistaken. And that happened because Danilo was about to marry Serafina, but she got kidnapped the day of the wedding. So after that, she just went into Las Vegas. We're not going to say how and everything. So Danilo was promised one of Dante's nieces, and he has two. One is Sofia, and the other one was Serafina. So if Serafina is out of the picture, then it had to be Sofia. So yeah, Pietro had to promise his little girl to Danilo, even though he's a good man, you know? I mean, he has a good reputation. I mean, he has not, like, when you hear about the main characters in the mafia, you're thinking they're ruthless, these violent guys, you know? But he's not. He doesn't have that kind of reputation, yeah? So, yeah, that's why they are going to marry. But of course, Danilo has to wait until she's of age, of course. So, I guess this is going to start when she's of age. So, yeah, I just needed to give you a heads up. I'm not giving spoilers, just the basics to go into this book. So, yeah, I'll see you when I read a little bit about this, okay? So this book starts at Sophia's wedding day. Okay. And the thing here is that Sophia has been in love with Danilo since, I don't know, forever. Okay. When Danilo was still engaged to her sister, sorry, she felt so guilty because she wanted something that she couldn't have, and now she can have it, but everything is so fucking a mess. This is a fucking mess because everyone's dealing with it very differently, and this is not a spoiler because after that prologue you go back to when everything happened and when Remo Falcone was in the hands of the outfit. Okay. But this is not a spoiler. So the thing is that Serafina was pregnant. And Serafina had the children. Okay, because they were two. But they looked so much like Falcone that no one wanted to see them. And even though everyone thought, and they still think that way, okay, but they think Serafina left because of her children, which is right but wrong at the same time because she truly loved Remo. And that's something they don't want to know because they are so focused on their pain that everything's so messed up. So, yeah, you don't know in this book that Serafina left by choice, but I tell you that so you can understand how cruel is in this case to just know one part of the story. And Samuel is in shambles. Danilo is in shambles. Dante, Pietro, and the thing here is that in this case, Sofia is second best because Danilo was so hung up on Serafina that he just wanted her and he's grieving after everything. So everything's a fucking mess because, yeah, the way Danilo treated Serafina is not the way Danilo is treating Sofia, even though, I mean, the first 5 or 6 chapters, I think 7, something like that, are from when Sofia was 12. So, I mean, they don't have really an interaction between them because, I mean, she's fucking 12 and he is 22, you know? So, yeah. This is a mess. I mean, a fucking mess. And after Serafina betrayed them, they are just grieving and everyone's drunk and everyone's dealing with it differently. And when Danilo was promised to Sofia, he said, okay, I'll do that, but my sister Emma is in a wheelchair and I want Samuel, Serafina's twin brother, to marry my sister. And they agreed on it. Okay, but Emma doesn't know that. And I think there's a book that's going to come out this year at some point between, and it's this story between Samuel and Emma. And I think that A Touch of Fate, it's set up in Goodreads for 25th of January 25th. So yeah, that's the thing. But anyways, we are going to just forget about that. The thing here is now we are 3 years after, so Sofia is 15. And I don't know what's going to happen because you don't have the story that far. From now on, everything is the story that you don't know. But here's the thing. Sofia is just the shadow of her sister. And in the prologue, you read Sofia saying, like, I'm not going to pretend I am Serafina. If Danilo looks at me and he sees Serafina, it's his fucking problem. I'm my own person, and if he doesn't want to accept that, that's his fucking problem. So yeah, this is fucked up. This story is fucked up. I don't know how everything's gonna turn out, but yeah, we're still on Sofia at 15. You are joking, right? She didn't. Did she actually do that? Like, she made her hair look like Serafina's. Because this motherfucker, Danilo, has been, I don't know how to say this, but he's having like a lot of affairs because the engagement isn't official yet. But the thing is, this man keeps being seen with blondes. So, in an attempt to be like all those other girls on Serafina that Danilo seems to be so fucking not over with. So, yeah, she did that. I hate this. So, can you imagine everyone's reaction? Like, she just looks like Serafina. That's a reminder of what everyone lost. So amazing. And the worst reaction of all, yeah, Danilo's. He was like, ah, change it back before our engagement party. I mean, you can be a decent person, you know? Yeah, I, I'm not liking him. I get it. Okay, I get. He's like obsessed about at this point about surfing, okay? But I mean, grow the fuck up. You're what, 25? 26? I don't fucking care. I mean, she's 16. Treat her like a fucking person. I don't know. You're going to marry her in 2 years. So what the fuck? Grow the fuck up, Danilo. By the way, we're on chapter 6, so don't worry. This is not the spoiler so far, so everything's fine. From now on, I'll be vague because now, I guess, after the engagement party, this is going to be like we have like a time jump and to be when she's to marry. Probably we don't know, but I'm guessing so far. Um, Everything's a mess before the wedding. Everything's a fucking mess. So, yeah, I'm not going to elaborate on that, but fuck, fuck. So, the wedding night was a mess. The fucking wedding was a fucking mess. Everything was a disaster. Like, it felt like going to war. But they are giving this marriage a chance because they are tired, sorry, of all the miscommunication. Thank the fuck, because I was tired, because I was seeing both POVs and they never communicated. And I was like, can you just please? She's 18, she can communicate, but I mean, Danilo, you are 28. For fuck's sake, just communicate. So they did after the wedding night because it was, horrible to say the least. So, that's where we are. So, I am on chapter, I'll tell you, 1 second, 17. So, I have like 30% left. So let's see, okay, how this ends. So I finished, by the way, and I don't know what to say because I had problems with this book, okay, because I mean, up until halfway, this book was mess after fucking mess. Okay. Then it didn't get better. It went just from a mess to another, and then the disaster happened, and whatever. I just no. I don't know. I don't know if either of them was the problem or the problem was everything. Like, I don't know if they work as a couple. So I'm debating between a 2.5 and a 3. I think a 2.5. Yeah, I'm leaning towards that. So yeah, I mean, I don't have many thoughts at this point because after all the problems they had to begin with and how they didn't actually talk about them until almost the end of the book. I mean, not the end, but the last 30%. So, I mean, it was unnecessarily dragged out just for no reason, because if they had communicated, everything would be fine, So, guys, I don't know if you have read any of these books, but for sure, in the only Cora Reilly universe, my favorite man is Casio. I never thought I'd say that, but yeah, you know, things happen. So, yeah, guys, this is the end of the vlog. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!